everybody, so this is not one of my Monday, Thursday shows. This is something else in a response to people's feedback when I asked for donations a couple videos ago. So what this is going to be is first a response to those comments, and then I'm going to explain more about what those donations are going to go to. But the first section is my response. And the comment that caught my eye the most was the one that said that I'm a con artist. Now I don't know if he knows this or not, but a con artist is someone who tricks someone into giving them money. And I'm telling you guys exactly what you're wasting your money on. So here would be a couple examples of Christian con artists. First one would be those guys that are like, if you give money to my church, you'll get more money in return, and life will be full of daisies and beautiful, and because you gave a church money, God's gonna pay you back before you get to heaven. Which, it just so happens, is not true. Luke 18:22 says, give your money to the poor and you get your treasures in heaven. Give now, get way later, not immediately after. Another really good con done by the Roman Catholics was that you could buy your salvation. At the time, the Bible was only translated into Latin, and only really smart pastor-type scholars knew Latin. So they pretty much say the Bible said whatever they wanted to, and people had to believe it. So they'd get this ticket that pretty much said, I'm saved, and they'd pay for that ticket, and then when they died, they could go through purgatory straight to heaven because they paid their way through. So those are cons. What I'm doing, not a con. I'm not tricking you and saying that you'll get something that you won't get. I mean, there were a few other comments too. It wasn't just the con artist one. That was the one that really caught my eye. These are a bunch of people that never watch my show. At least not that I know of. Either way, they never comment on my show and they don't have any like interest in it, it seems. So I'm not asking for donations from a bunch of people that don't like what I do. And so now we go on to the second part of this, and that's just to rephrase what I want to do. Because a lot of people were like, don't donate to this guy. And I know I was really repetitive in there, but I don't want you guys to donate to me. You can. I don't want you, the viewer, to donate to me. What I'm looking for is the big groups that can spare $10 or $20 a month. For one person, $10 or $20 a month can be quite a bit of money. But for an organization, that's like pocket change. But I'm not saying that's the same for every church. I know some aren't as financially blessed as others. But there are a lot of churches out there that can spare a few dollars here and there and get $10 a month grounded up for somebody. So I just really wanted to make that clear that I'm not pushing you guys to donate to me. I'm really pushing, though, that you go out and find organizations that will pay. And so from that, we go to the third part, which is what I'm actually doing with this money. And that itself is broken up into 3 parts. 1 is no profit to me, but it's trying to get profit for me. 2 is stuff that's gonna look more like profit, things for the show. And the third part is literal profit. So the first part of this, and the part that's not really profiting me at all, is a website. I'm just trying to get a ministry website together. It's gonna sell t-shirts and things like that. This on its own will help me profit myself. I don't wanna rely on donations my whole life. So the first thing we do with these donations is try to get something set up where I can make my own profit and you guys don't have to pay me. So I do want to get that set up where those t-shirts and things will give me profit. Now that's a personal gain for me, but it's going to have a button that's specifically for charities. It's going to have a place for a news blog. Hoping to get more people involved with this website, and so that all of them will have their own. And on this website, they're going to be able to sell their stuff too. They're going to be able to post their videos. So it's going to be kind of a bigger community, and it's going to be a lot of Christian media. So there is that setup. Some of the money is going to go to advertising for that website. But none of that is really anything that I keep. Also, I want to point out the t-shirts will immediately be giving me profit as soon as I start selling them. But once I can start sustaining myself, I will then have a percentage of those t-shirt sales go to charities. So there's that. There'll be the charity button, and then there'll be the sales of the t-shirts. But that's later on. And once that section is done, I will tell you guys and let you know, so you know that you can drop out of giving me money or not. Just in case you guys didn't really want to donate to profit me, but you wanted to donate for a ministry. Now this next part isn't really profit, but it's stuff that I can keep that'll be worth money. I do want to get a better camera with a microphone, not specifically for this, but just so that I can go out and do some professional interviews and things that people will want to watch. I would love to get a set. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. It depends on what kind of money comes in. But the second section is all about my videos. It's not about my personal life, but it is about the videos that I put out on YouTube and GodTube for you guys. So I personally don't look at this as profit because I'm doing it for you guys, but I can definitely see how you guys would look at it and like, no, we're definitely buying you a camera. So I will let you guys know when that second part happens. So now when that is over and everything's set up, my third part is profit. But when I get to this section, I'm going to ask all the people that are just giving me money out of pocket to please quit. Just because by this point, I would feel terrible for taking your money just to spend it. If you guys wanted to really support me, you could start buying t-shirts once a month by this time. You know, I'm not going to ask any organizations to drop out, but they can, because I mean, I understand that. It'd be a literal sponsorship of what I'm doing. They'd literally be giving me money to keep me running. I hope that they like what I'm doing enough to sponsor me, and that is enough to sustain what I'm doing. Now, so no one has to fear that I'm like conning them out of their money and spending it where I shouldn't. I am going to be giving an annual report to anybody who emails me at codyschristianshow@gmail.com, no apostrophe, with the subject finances. And if anybody has any questions, they can email me at that email with the subject finances, and I'll give them a reply with a hopefully detailed answer. So I was told that I shouldn't give you guys my whole plan, but I feel that I need to have that trust with you guys, and I need to be that honest with you guys and tell you where the money is going. Just because I don't think you guys are going to donate to a YouTuber unless you know where that money's going. And to the people that say otherwise and are all like, oh, you're a Christian, that's why you're asking for money, there are a lot of YouTubers that are sponsored. Sponsorships and things are like how YouTubers make money. My main focus is the ministry I'm trying to get on its feet, and then just this channel and these shows that I put on. I really want to give you guys the best quality I can do, but I'm going to need your help to give that good quality. So I know that was a lot of seriousness, but I wanted to explain it all to you guys. I will see you tomorrow. In closing, haters keep hating, Christians keep praying. To everybody like, subscribe. I will see you later, and God bless.